You remember the Monopoly man? Top hat, mustache, and a monocle? Except he never had one. You remember Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I'm your father"? Except he didn't. He said, "No, I'm your father." And mirror, mirror on the wall? In Disney's Snow White, the line is actually "magic mirror on the wall." One wrong memory is easy to dismiss. But when thousands of people remember the same wrong thing, that stops feeling like bad memory. It starts feeling like something changed. The phenomenon became known as the Mandela Effect after paranormal researcher Fiona Broome described remembering Nelson Mandela dying in prison during the 1980s. She even claimed to remember news coverage of his funeral, but Mandela was released from prison, became president of South Africa, and died in 2013. Then Broome discovered other people claimed to remember the same thing. And that opened a much bigger question. Why do completely unrelated people sometimes share the exact same false memory? Science has a solid answer. Human memory is not a video recording. Every time we remember something, the brain reconstructs it. Details can be altered by expectation, repetition, suggestion, or simply by hearing someone else remember it incorrectly. Researchers have even reproduced something similar to the Mandela Effect experimentally. People can consistently remember familiar images with the same non-existent details. So yes, false memory is real. But conspiracy theorists point to one uncomfortable detail. If memory errors are random, why are so many of us making the same mistake? The most famous theory says we are not remembering incorrectly. We are remembering another version of reality. Imagine countless parallel universes, almost identical but with tiny differences. In one reality, a logo is spelled one way. In another, slightly differently. In one, the Monopoly man wears a monocle. In another, he doesn't. The theory suggests that somehow timelines can overlap, or consciousness can shift between them. And when that happens, most of reality updates. But memory does not. So what we call a Mandela effect could actually be a memory from the timeline we used to live in. There is no evidence that this happens, but it gets stranger. The Large Hadron Collider began operating in 2008. The term Mandela effect became popular online shortly afterward, and the internet connected the two almost immediately. The theory claims CERN's particle collisions may have done more than recreate conditions from the early universe. Maybe they disturbed something. Maybe they caused timelines to merge. Maybe reality shifted slightly. Maybe we crossed into a neighboring version of our own world. There's no specific evidence that CERN has altered reality, opened portals, or merged universes. But that has never stopped the theory. Because to believers, the timing feels almost too perfect. CERN turns on, the Mandela effect explodes online, and people around the world begin comparing memories that no longer match reality. Coincidence? Probably, but coincidence is where conspiracy theories are born. And then there is a theory that makes both of those seem almost normal. What if reality is not physical in the way we think it is? What if it is information? If we live inside a simulation, a Mandela effect could simply be a version update. Imagine a developer changing a small detail in a digital world. The new version becomes reality. Every file updates, every record updates, every photograph updates. But somehow, one piece of cached information remains: your memory. The frightening part is that if reality itself changed, you could never prove it using physical evidence, because the evidence would change too. The rational explanation is still the strongest one. Human memory is unreliable. We misremember things. We influence one another. And sometimes large groups of people make the same mistake. But the Mandela effect remains disturbing for one reason. If reality ever did change, how would you know? You would check photographs, books, videos, records, but if the change affected reality itself, all of those would agree with the new version, leaving behind only one thing: a memory that insists it used to be different. And if parallel realities really do exist, maybe that memory came from somewhere else.